searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the
Wat 'n bloody dag. What a day, I tell you. Goeienaand mense, hoe gaan dit? Another Thursday evening with Wing It. How you doing? How you doing? Alright, so first off, let's go for the sound. Is the sound hunky-dory? My sound too loud? Is there any sound? Let's quickly give it a go, man. Tell me, speak to me. Just quickly want to minimize this a bit there, drag this to one side so I can actually open the chat and see what you guys are saying, where the sound is there. Timothy Victor says, did I miss something? Show starts at, yeah man, we had load shedding between 6 and 8:30 down here in Cape Town. Cases area is load shedding at the moment. You will be live at 20:30. Absolutely. Hello earbirds, go put the kettle on. Still time. I wonder if I've got my phone here. I don't think I've got my phone here. So you guys must just put in the chat if the sound is hunky-dory, man. Sound is good. Excellentos, man. Excellentos. Alright, let's quickly go back to the top over here. Anton Visser say, hello early birds. Go put the kettle on. Still time for a cup of tea. Before the show starts, smash that like. Do it. Bunch of Yodas, a lot of us. Yes, there's a lot of Yodas. I think there's a month to go for Ocala and a month to go for Tennis. And then you're going to start seeing some blue Kazos in there. Can't believe the show's almost been going on for a year. Because I mean, as soon as I started with the show, Calvin immediately joins. So however long Calvin is member and Tennis is member, I know that is how long the show's been going on. So yeah, that is great stuff, man. Great stuff. It's lekker, man. It's lekker. And you'll even see there. Check out there in the middle. Look at that new sponsor, I tell you. Flavor World. And in any case, that's my go-to. Probably 99% of the flavorings which I purchase from Flavor World. That's where I go to. Always great service. Not that the others are not bad though. I just tend to find most of the things which I need for my recipes I find in one spot, and that is what they are. And they contacted me and asked me, how do they get their banner on the show? And I said, it's easy. You just become a member, man. And you're always welcome. If there's a juicy lying around there, as to send down the juice as well. And maybe you've got some surplus as giveaways. You never know. Anything is welcome over there. So Paul Beetke, there's Paul Beetke. Look at his green name. Heerlik, man. Good evening, everyone. And Naand Antor Visser. And how's it, Timothy Victor? Just remember, Oaks, 2 sleepies, ne? 2 sleepies for you Gautengers at the top. Then you've got a lovely vape meat. I'll just show you the banner a bit later though. Just before we quickly go, I just want to put on the screen with the timer. So that, because I mean, once I start talking to that Nico Lubbe, then he's gonna show a lot. He's gonna talk. So I'm just gonna transition to that screen. 10 minutes. You've got 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, you are bidding on this. And this is one which I did not get in South Africa. I actually had to import this guy because I was looking for the bling bling stainless steel one to match with this X-Promiser. And I do have an additional X-Promiser. Just want to show you the merchandise. You must know, man. You must know I look after my stuff. But in any case, for you guys wanting to go into MTL or already in MTL, this is a wonderful. Just look at that. Oh my word. Ooh! Look at that bling. You imagine driving your Ford Sierra, which has been pumped with some mags, fur in a dash, little bobblehead in the back window, arm out of the window, and vaping this bling. Then you get this guru die. This guru check for you. And then there's the X-Promiser as well. So absolutely to fit that. Everything's here, man. All the accessories. You guys must know how I look after my stuff. But yeah. So that is a complete setup up for grabs tonight. Not one that I really wanted to let go, but in any case, be that as it may, we need a new fridge. This load shedding has killed our fantastic Samsung fridge. The bastards. But in any case, what can you do? What can you do? So let's quickly go on there. I want to be a Yoda one. I want to be a Yoda one day. Timothy, hello, LA. Dion says, Dion, I'm going to show you a picture of Dion. Dion also jumped onto the Arbiter 2 bandwagon. It's still very nice. Still happy with it. Been still using this now. What else I'm doing? I also started up this beast, this monster, but I put in a very nice, respectable 0.7 ohm build in here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Hoi. Hey, hoi, papa. Eshmakadesh. But that's the hammer of God with the Asgard on top of it. And what I'm running, obviously, to get that 0.7 build is the series deck. I have built the series deck. I will post some photos. Obviously, it's not the ideal which I want. I don't want 0.7. I want 0.55. That's where I want to vape this guy. But I mean, I've still played around with the coils. I just popped in a build there and hope for the best and see what comes out. And unfortunately, it was 0.7. But I mean, it's not bad. It's nice and mild. Not something that's going to blow up in my face. Hopefully not. Anywho. So Anton Visser is there. Do I even spell bro? How's it? Who's it? South Prawns there. Dion says, any of you people got the Arbiter yet? Got mine yesterday. Wow, wow, wow. Ek lieg mos nie vir julle, man. If I tell you I enjoy something and you are familiar with my style of vaping, then you're probably going to enjoy it as well. I can promise you that. It is a very nice vape, this Arbiter 2. But I still prefer my 3565. As soon as I run 70-30 juices in there, saturation is not that great. So I actually had to switch to Maviton. I just reweeked this guy with Maviton 2 days ago, just because Maviton saturates slightly quicker than what I find, than what Cotton Bacon Prime does. So in any case, so yeah, you can vape 3070s, but I still prefer. What else? What did I get which is new? I actually got 2 Vapology juices, which I'm testing. The one is the peach lemonade, which is inside here at the moment, but I left it inside. And the other one is this I'm testing, and this I'm testing. This chocolate. Let me just quickly get the other one. Okay, almost. Hold your horses, man. Hold your horses. Damn it. There you go. Okay, let's just quickly see. I just want to check out, because normally when there's a crap sack somewhere, then it's SMS are coming through. Charles says, hey, Wim, Ek het 'n paar likes gedoen Saterdag, dis amper tyd vir die 500ste video. Oh my crap sack, 500 videos. Hey Mr. K's, I haven't been on the live videos on YouTube, been pushing out content on YouTube. Instagram will definitely watch if I'm done in time tomorrow. Mr. Zahir, it's Mr. Zahir Jardine. So no, nobody's complaining about the sound. So the sound's lekker. This one I've got Polar Pops, and then I've got a peach lemonade. And the reason why I want to test the peach lemonade, because I want to compare it to mine. Obviously, I think I posted the peach tertiary and honors members. Just quickly tell me if I posted the peach lemonade recipe. I can't even remember. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Bit sweeter than mine, but normally most of these commercial juices are smacked with the sweetness. Ooh, kyk hy wolke, kyk hy wolke. I had 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Okay, so except for the Asgard which I'm running, on top of the Hammer of God, I still got my Dany. Also reworked this guy, put in some nice Arabian Nights in here, so that's what I'm running on my Dany and my X Pro 1.4. I'm so glad I've got one of these. So happy. Bit finicky to play around with, but once you get it done, oh my goodness, then it's lekker. Yeah, Stealth Princess ran out of batteries today on the road. First time picked up the Caliburn in desperation. Super impressed with the device. I assume, well, there's a new Caliburn on its way again. A new one. So I think the Caliburns are becoming like the... what are the dead rabbits and the pulses and the Lord knows what else. But yeah, there's a new one, definitely. If you like a big atty, it's perfect. I just like a smoother airflow and more restricted. There you go. Now, this guy obviously gives you the more restricted. The Tauren. The Tauren gives me more restricted. Put it this way, obviously you can turn down the arbiters one, but then you lose flavor. So this one as it is provides me with better flavor at a restricted level than the Arbiter 2 actually does. Hy bly maar nog steeds mooi. Hy bly maar nog steeds mooi. Oh my goodness. Condonite. Okay, ran out of batteries. Let's quickly go there. Warren Dean, Paul Beater, just add the @ symbol before the name. Warren Dean, evening all. Good evening, Warren. Mark Richardson. I sent off your thing at long last. Sorry about that. It's a bit crazy during the exam times, but I'm starting to go downhill now. I've reached the peak, and I'm going downhill, for sure. Hello Warren, hi Timothy, why is he late? Here is nog steeds load shedding. Kyk nou wat Jurgens is so bekommerd. Hy's so bang 'n taxi trap my hier so in die Kaap. Which probably will happen. I've got a feeling that's the way I'm going to go out. Is aggression. I'm going to pull off, which I already do. I take my car now. And somewhere in front of the taxi, and you see these oaks climbing out. Ek het nie 'n saakie. You must obey the traffic rules. I hope it's not in your towns like this. You know, something which really irritates the living ball hairs off my body is people that's not putting on the flicker lights these days. And it's becoming more and more, seems like a norm amongst people, not putting on the flicker lights. Do they not understand how dangerous that is, especially for bikers? Ja, so, het maak my mos boos. So I hope you guys put on your flicker lights. Geez, like, I don't mind you speeding a bit here and there, but flicker, you gotta put on your flicker lights. If you stand next to the road, if you plan, put on your hazards. It's simple. And another thing is, if there's a double lane and you're the slow bastard, go to the left. It's just courtesy. I know it's no rule, but it's just courtesy, man. Just courtesy. All right, Warren Dean says, gonna try my best. Might pop in with the family for a quick beer. There you go. Calvin says, Jurgen Strydom, president has been set, always be late for a meeting. No. Look at Calvin now. Calvin's windgat. I don't know if you saw, there's an article in the newspaper mentioning Calvin. There was apparently a water burst somewhere, and then the water burst turned into a gushing of water, and then Calvin and his team of comrades, they had tackled that pipe with goggles and diving suits, and all kind of stuff, white belts. They sorted out the problem, and they were friendly in the process, believe it or not, Kelvin friendly. And the lady actually wrote to the newspaper to thank their team for their excellent service. So Kelvin, kudos to you, that people are still out there grinding. And we also had a power failure last night, but it wasn't load shedding. So this was a crap one. Our power went off at 6 o'clock. The same as tonight, but tonight was a scheduled load shedding. But we just heard bang, power off. Across the road, all the lights are shining, but luckily, well, I mean, say luckily, obviously you don't want your house to be the only one, because that's a bit of a problem. So luckily all the houses down on this side, they were gone, dead. So we obviously logged the fault. Luckily there were more people that have phoned in. So these oaks come, they rock up after 10. They fixed the problem probably around 11, but by the time they fixed it, our load shedding kicked in at 10. So we had power outage from 6 o'clock till after 12. Here, oh, daai is nie maklik hoor. So yeah, we played 30 seconds, had a bit of a family time over here, bit of reminiscence, nostalgic stories we told one another. But that's the way the cookie crumbles here in South Africa. That's why South Africa is part of Africa, which is Leeuwêreld, Papa. Leeuwêreld. Okay, if you like, let's quickly go there. What I'm doing is late. Okay, that thing is closed, so I'm just going to put the screen on there without the timer. You check out later who actually won this thing. I hope somebody bid more than 300 Rand on this setup. Else I'm going to go and smack my wife afterwards again, which you do not want. I don't know if I showed you the chocolate which I'm actually testing. This is actually a nice chocolate. It's actually a nice chocolate. I like it because I love soft serves. When we go to the beach, we take a lekker soft serve, with a flaky and maybe some nuts at the top. And that is the chocolate from the soft serve. That's exactly the chocolate which you get from the soft serve. So if you like that, you're going to smoke this one stuckant, I tell you. This, by the way, the Polar Pops, is a lot like one of my juices which I have, except the fact that there's not the strawberry added in. But the passion fruit pineapple with the strawberry, it's actually, so it's a nice juice. This, you can definitely test this juice if you want. And as I said, the peach lemonade, if I posted the recipe for you guys, rather take my recipe, but this has got a different peach lemonade taste to mine, though. You can decide which one you prefer. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Not too shabby. It's definitely vapeable. Definitely vapeable. And for me to say something like that, you must know. Okay, let's quickly see. Excellent one. Dean Blackmail. What has this channel come to? Ja, nee, ek sien die manne is besig om dinge in te gaan. I'm going to file. Here is still 5 minutes late. Oh my God. Here I must catch up. Here guys, 8:30 works well for me. I'm early. There you go. Zach Damon at long last got himself some display cases. Long last. Just want to see if our little friend has accepted my invitation over here. Nico, as jy in die chat is, hoenderhol, ek het vir jou 'n e-mail gestuur. Jy weet jy kan so lank maar net join, want I'm going to go through my slideshow fairly quickly because Nico's got a massive, oh my word, he tells me, listen to this. That's the thing about Nico, because he's such a good artisan, such a good handyman, phalange person. So says he's going to send me a few photos. Now that's during load shedding. Now remember, our load shedding was supposed to be scheduled till 8:30. So now normally it kicks in about 8:15. So I think to myself, all right, a few photos, can maybe make a plan with the photos. Geez, like it when the power goes on, I switch on this thing and I go and check my emails. The photos he sends me is a file of 250 megabytes. Holy nipple stand. How long does he think I want to have a chat to him on the Zoom session? So what I basically did, I tried to get that imported into the Zoom screen as a slideshow which is going to run continuously. So hopefully we can get through all the photos. And some of the photos are honest to boer. Some of the photos are honest to boer as well. So I've got no idea. I just dumped them in and let's hope for the best. Okay, let's quickly go through chat. Otherwise, I'm still also obviously running my Arbiter 2 on top of my R150. my black arbiter, the black one. Yeah, hier is Nico. Nico, kyk gou jou email, dan sê vir my, if you didn't get anything, I'll have to email again. But I send out an invitation via Zoom, a permanent invitation, so you can become a contact as well as a temporary one just for this specific Zoom meeting. Remember, I'm also new to Zoom. Anthony Bays, like, smashed as instructed. Anton, smak hy ding, man, smak hy ding. Hierdie kom die top chats nou in. Ek gaan nou by die top chats uitkom. Nico Lubbe entering waiting. Okay, I'm gonna admit him so long. There you go. There you go, man. So nou gaan kyk of Nichols hier is. So ek gaan net nie oorskakel na jou nie, Nico. Okay, ja, daar's is Nico in the waiting screen. I'm just quickly transition so you can see what a scary face looks like. Check that. Check that. Ek sal nou oorskakel na jou toe, Nico. Anyways, jy moet jouself net mute. I wanna mute as jy deurkom. Check. Alright. Anywho, okay, let's just put that other screen on for now. My slideshow screen. Anywho, yeah, right. 15 waiting, Elandre, hey, Jackie, Jack, Anthony Bates, hey, Timothy, Tim T, hello all. Here is some message deleted by Saul van Dieker, Anthony Bass. What the fuck? Anthony Bass won't say anything bad. What did you do again? Where's the old fart? Look at that. Look at that. Anthony Bass says, where is the old fart? Did that afternoon nap get extended? This Charlie's so sensitive now. He doesn't want people to call me names. He's gonna block you. He's gonna block you. Any case, sign no load shedding. There you go. There you go. Môre Philly seker Anthony. Ja, ek is ver agter as ek nou hier so is. Load shedding is suspended from 9 o'clock. Yeah, but typical man. Naand almal. Let's quickly see if I can jump through these things. Sith Walker's here. Good evening, Kaiser. And chat's been a while since watched the live stream. It actually has. David Gates is over here. There is Zach Damon, honoring members. Need to fill my display cabinets now, he says. Charles van Niekerk, member for 8 months. Trotse member. Hey man, that's the spirit, guys. That's the spirit. Okay, let's quickly see what else is here before I actually go down. There's Liesel. Is there? I'm in a good pot system tonight. Okay, I'm just quickly going to transition to the slideshow, my slideshow. Okay, so there's the vape meet. So just remember the Oaks, if you're in the area, go and support them. Timothy says they have predicted rainfall for tomorrow, but it's no problem. No problem. You guys are going to be roofed. So it's still going to be a happy joint. And now, because it's going to rain, and to make sure that you guys feel welcome, he is running his biltong on a super special. I think he's talking about 25 Rand a kilogram kudu, and I think it's 35 Rand for a kilogram gemsbok, which is very good. So go and support them out there. Claire Bantain says he's on a pot system tonight. Need my wicking in-house guy to do some wicking. I just want to see what else I missed. Charles on 400 Rand, Jurgens on 750, David Gates on 250. Hier, kyk hoe ver is ek terug, né? Look how far am I behind. Take a second. Oh, there's a lot which I missed. You guys must just excuse the fact that I'm not going to be able to read all the chats. You guys must know these things jump. Yes, there's no burger better than a Johannesburger. Hurrah. Kevin Long is in the house. Hi, Kevin. Fresh member. There is someone joining in here tonight in the chat. That's the spirit, man. That's what it's supposed to be. There's Depen Kanji, I see. My PP is kliphard to see this man. Here, hoor nou weer die man. You must just watch it, brother. I'm married. I'm going to show you a picture of my wife. There you go. You must wanted to see what my family looks like. So there's my family. At the top photo is my daughter and my son with the girlfriend and the boyfriend. And then at the bottom, that was Sunday, past Sunday, when my kid was, wat het sy gesê? As sy's gekatkeseer, she has been, what do you call it in English? Not converted, but in any case, she has become an adult member of the church. Oh my word. Voorgestel in Afrikaans. Yeah. But that's my beautiful wife. And we've been together from our 17 when we started. I'm 72 now. Yeah, it's a long time, eh? It's 50 something years. No. I'm 51 at the moment though, so yeah, what's it, 34 years? 34 years we've been together. So that must tell you what nice oak I am. If an ugly bastard like me has a wife like that, then you must know. I must bring out a book. I must bring out a book. Because there was a lot of oaks that wanted it, but no, couldn't get her. Couldn't get her. I got her. Okay, there's Zach's cabinets. And Zach, that oak asked me to look for a cabinet. Since he asked me, whenever I go to Facebook's marketplace, I go and hunt for cabinets. And every now and again I come across a decent deal, and then I send him, and unfortunately most of the times it's been sold already. When I saw this, and it's got little lights at the bottom, and it's in Somerset West or Strand, I think it was, I immediately sent him through the info and said, go to Facebook, there's your cabinets. And then there's he standing on the snappy in the reflection. And yeah, he fortunately got it. So Zach, awesome. Now he just needs to fill those cabinets, to fill them up. Okay, there's the Hussar barebone, which has been unbareboned by Rob Fisher. That is his version. And I think Sir Vape, big guy, he also got one. But I got to tell Rob, not that he's a member of mine. I mean, he's a very low-paying member of mine. So what I'm saying is not because of the financial contribution which he's doing, but out of earnesty and honesty. Yours looks much better than his, Rob. That white one is beautiful. It's beautiful. So yeah, hopefully it vapes. But for the poor oaks, there's something which I'm going to show you tonight. You've probably seen it though. If you follow, what's that oak? Vapor Trail. What's the guy's name? The Vandy Vape bloke? Tony B. Tony B. I don't know if you've seen the thing which they are going to release, but it's going to make a lot of people happy. And I've got to say, it's the first Vandy Vape product which I wouldn't mind owning just to play around with, but it's going to make a lot of people angry. That's got bullet boxes and high and stuff like this. And not that Rob, it's not going to faze him. Absolutely not. But there's oaks that's gonna complain about it. But I'm going to show you. I think it's a very good idea of what they decided to bring out there. So anywho, and there's Mr. Celiers. Now Mr. Celiers spoke to me. That is his Hadron squonking setup, which he's thoroughly enjoying. If anyone is in the Centurion area that knows about a job opening, please let me know. Please let me know so I can forward his number to you, because he is struggling to find a job. And this is actually a person which started studying medicine, but then he got a beroerte. Wat's fout met my in Engels? Because sukkel ek nou weer. Verlamming. Here man. But in any case, if you know of any job anywhere, this oak's absolutely willing to go for that though. Then please let me know. Yeah. So that will be cool beans. Okay, let's quickly pop down. Who else is here? Anthony Bass. That I've got Puff the Magic. My goodness, Puff the Magic Dragon's inside chat as well. Lord knows where he popped out. Holy crap sack. Nice Puff. Welcome, man. Stuart Robinson. There's high all. Lekker AKS is here as well. It's going good, man. What we all vaping tonight? Toran one on the noise in the bus with the ether. Blimey for the win. Yeah. Lekker man. Liesel, hello guys. There's AKS. Good evening, Liesel, Brandt, Anton. I'm on a pot system tonight. Die een soek ek Anton. Oh, Charles says he wants that. Putting on the nano drag. Now that's going to be a free spin just now. Okay, let's quickly go to the next picture. Now there's the juice. That's the reason why I actually got these juices. Because I saw that. And I got myself 4 VTC 6 Sonys. You don't really check this, man. There they are. Fully charged, all 4 of them, for 115 smackers. How do you like them Black Friday? So, any case, so you see the name of the shop next to it there. If Inked Vapor obviously also has the special running, you gotta support Inked Vapor or Rebel Revolution. Homegrown, unfortunately, his distribution won't be able to go to him there. But in any case, support them first. But if they do not have Sony VTC 6s and you are looking for it, that's a fantastic price. Let me tell you, that's a very good price. So anywho, and there's Dion's Arbiter 2, which he got himself, which he's obviously very happy with. $480 says there's a 500 from Mornay Phillies. Henry, a taxi stopping in one way, it makes me, ooh, don't even start talking about the taxis. They are ridiculous. Johannesburg doesn't have indicators either. Yeah, no, man, the people are there. Arianto, hello, good evening, my mate. Good evening. There's Jaco Veldhuis. Not saying much, he's going for the big dollars tonight. If you just joined, please click the like button. The vet gate says, Kaiser, your taxis moves head on in our lanes. Mense wil net die mense doodmaak. There's Zahir. Good evening, Zahir. I see Charlotte's got a 600 in there. View deleted message. Yeah, I'll just quickly ban that bastard. I'd use it from on this channel. It's a Deepen Kanye. Aye, my mate. So sad. So sad. Thanks for blocking that guy's message. He's got a filthy mouth. Vuil mond, man, vuil mond. But you got to have people like that as well, ne? It's probably what makes life interesting. It makes people like us feel better about ourselves, having oaks like that. So yeah, thank goodness. And that reminds me why I raise my kids the way which I do. Because you've got to create the right impression. And we only live once. I'm not going to turn into a butterfly when I die. So yeah, make the best of it. So make sure the right people see you, so that the right people can invest in you. That's what it's all about. On my kant het is Jaco gelijk. I've got no idea. We'll actually see later on. 846 Shaal van Niekerk, 6 months. Cha PM Zach Dame for 6 months. There you go. Dankie. Ek sou gou tot die einde. Ek wou hom regtig hê. Any case, let's quickly go into the next one. There, for any of you oaks who has got the Lost Vape RBAs, which use the UB coils, and there you can actually get a nice rebuildable for your device if you're into that. So Lost Vape, thank you very much for thinking about that. And Lost Vape is bringing out some interesting things. I actually forgot to post a photo for you guys, but it almost looks like the Centaurus has been converted to a 21700 squonker. So that is in the pipeline as well. So these oaks are stepping up to the plate with that little RBA goofy, the UB Pro Tank RBA. So that's that. And then we've got this. There's the Caliban, the new Caliban one. Thought I'd just show you that photo. It's also very similar to that. Let's see if I can get the name quickly. The Caliban G2 pot kit. The G2, but the revised G2. Look how cute there, the little cartridge there. It's got a little ring which you turn to get to the airflow. There's the Sharon Baby Plus. And the only reason why I'm showing the Sharon Baby Plus, because last time I told you, you can get interchangeable magnetic panels for this. And I decided to show you a few of those panels. Look at all those panels for the Sharon Baby Plus. Quite a lot of them. And then we've got the Nivox Feeling, the Mini, the small little one, which is going to be released. I'm happy about it. I'm a Nivox Feeling fan. My wife, no, there's mine. There's mine still standing over here. Still standing. So yeah, I wouldn't mind testing that little small punky nut. I enjoyed this one. And then there's a mod from SVA. It's an all-in-one system. Seems like most of these big companies are all bringing out these all-in-one systems now. Yeah, to try and probably jump on the bandwagon. I mean, you just see these oaks. When the one oak brings out something, a lot of them follow that, and they bring in, and a lot of them follow that, and that's another one. But the reason why I'm not going to talk too much about it, because this little oak from SVA, all of you that know the company SVA, this is just called the all-in-one pod mod by SVA. This thing is $425. So yeah, but if you're into them, I had the Penguin, but I had the clone, the white, I can't even remember. The clone SVA Penguin back in the day, Squonker I think. But yeah, they are a very great quality company. So you can check that out. There's another little DNA which has been released. That's the Creighton DNA 100C box mod from Think Vape. You can see the dimensions at the top over there, what it looks like from the front, the side, battery cap, screw loose, not an issue. But it almost looks like a combination of the Paramore and the double barrel and something else, because that's the Paramore's face, which you've got over there. But that's the Creighton 100. And then we've got this. Check out that. That's the MTL, the new MTL RTA from Steam Crave, which is just called the classic MTL RTA. The classic MTL RTA. Just want to make sure. Yeah, the classic. There you go. And I like the little bull deck at the bottom. That's not how cute. If you see the little channels along the sides, your coil actually sits on top. You don't build it inside that valley or that groove. You just build it on top, and your cotton lies on the inside directly, and then your juice feeds from the side. It's actually cool. But then I saw this. Look at that. Now, I've shown you the one on the right already. That Hadron light side by side with the top fire. That I showed you already. But check out this little number on the left. That's called the Hadron Mini. The 21700 Hadron Mini. So hopefully Steam Crave sends that sweet pie along as well. It would actually be great to review that guy. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that. The Hadron Mini 21700. That's going to be cool beans. Any case, there's the guy I was talking about. Vape. The new one from them. I just want to make sure of the name, what they're going to call it though. The Vape all-in-one kit. The Pulse all-in-one kit. That's its name there. And this thing's got buttons which actually screw out, which you can screw in buttons. There's interchangeable panels. There's interchangeable Teflon drip tips. They have thought of everything over here. They're even going to supply the design for you to print. Put it this way. I think they're going to include, if you buy panels, they're going to include extra magnets so that the guys which want to 3D print their own panels has got magnets already. Ain't that awesome from Vape? These oaks have thought of everything, I would say. So yeah, you do get that with the kit. That cartridge which you're going to get is not going to be the rebuildable one. It's obviously going to be one which takes the VV Vape Pulse, VVP coils. But this one you can also buy separate though. And I like the airflow. Gee whiz, it's got that honeycomb airflow at the bottom. I think it's going to be great. And you can even put 2 millimeter diameters in there. And that sweet pie. But any case, so that they decided to bring out there. And this guy's also compatible with the Boro tanks. Because the next picture, there you can see, that's the one which you're going to get with it. And there's all the VVC, there's VVC coils, Vape coils. Almost thought it's VVP. VVC coils, check out all that little ohmmeters which you can run. But check out this picture. This I got from Tony B's thing. If you look at the top one, you can see there's a screw at the base where you actually put in the tank, but there's a screw. And that screw you can manipulate, because if you look at the picture at the bottom with the Boro tank on the inside, the Boro tank's got those plastic legs on the sides and with a 510 in the middle. So if that 510 doesn't make contact, then you can unscrew that thing. It's got a 2 millimeter play on it though. So these oaks have honestly thought of everything. So this thing, if you into your all your breeches, you've got different breeches, you've got different Boro tanks and all that kind of stuff, or you can use these guys' tanks with a rebuildable portion as well, interchangeables, everything, but it's affordable. I think there's a lot of people who's going to buy this. I think this thing is going to do extremely well, and it's got it in some beautiful colors as well. Transparent, there's the frosted look, there's the black look, there's the gunmetal see-through look, there's a beautiful green one, and then there's this ocean blue one. So yeah, no, these oaks for sure. Any case, guys, that is the slideshow. So let's quickly see. There's Mr. Nico there as well. So I just want to see if Nico Zoom session. Nico snaps. Okay. Nico, is jy reg, Tommy?
Ek is reg.
Is jy reg? Ek wil net gou vir ons skreen net gou hierso. Ons skreen net gou hierso reg kry. Nou as hy. There you go. Kan hy screens 'n bietjie groot. Hoe al ek nou daai participants hierso weg? Hier is ons nou klaar participants. Close there. There you go, there you go, there you go, over there. Daar's hy. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to Nicholas. Nico het ge-unmute, and there we go. And you will automatically start hopefully seeing okay, hopefully not. Waar sy slideshow dingetjie? Nico sê gou hallo, laat die mense kan hoor wie daar is.
Naand almal.
Kyk hoe vra.
I speak the English style very deliciously.
Very
so
deliciously.
soms-
Ek gaan net gou vinnig net gou na die ander een toe, want ek wil net sien waar is jou dinge se heen, jou snaps. Hy is tog hier so bo. Okay, let's just quickly see over there. All the pictures is there. Ja, die ding is vol prentjies. Ja, nee, hy is veronderstel om te wys. Okay, Nico's snaps. Okay, let's move to the top over there. Ek hoop dit kom aan. Ek hoop so. Move up. Hy is daar. Okay, kom ons haal die eerste snappie net gou weg. Daar is hy. Right. That should do the trick. There you go. There you go. Daar nou. So basically the slideshow is gonna loop itself. So if you want to talk about any one of those things while you are introducing yourself, talking about your enormous skills, Nico, you are more than welcome to. I will shut up for now. Go ahead.
Thanks, Louis. Yeah, I do anything. Pretty much, I can make anything. Well, try to anyway. The reason I can make anything is because, well, I never give up, so I don't fail. So, yeah, I do anything from keyrings to, well, laser engraving, 3D printing, and also, yeah, I make jewelry, and Louis knows. And yeah, so basically, if there's anything that's a challenge, I will try it. So if you guys have any challenges for me, I'll gladly accept it.
But currently, you can only make straight glasses. You can't make bubble glasses yet.
Not yet. I'm busy with the bubble glass mold. I'm playing around with the designs for the mold, but it does have some technical challenges.
Yeah, somebody said the other day that if you want to make a custom drip tip, something like which fits the Hadley, you know, the Hadley tip,
Yeah.
which I basically have, for a person to actually sell that at a reasonable price for the amount of time which you're going to put into it, should be around 550 Rand. Do you agree?
Yes, absolutely. I think I actually made you a tip for your Hadley, if I remember correctly, and that took me round about 6 hours.
Yeah, this
if you,
one.
if you take all the time into consideration.
There is the one which you made.
That's the one, yes.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, I don't know, did the slideshow disappear again?
No, slideshow is there. I'm playing around with the window so that I can actually see the slideshow and the zoom.
Okay.
So, but yes, all the different things I make, you know, it's vaping started for me out of a necessity and turned into a passion. So I pretty much make anything related to vaping. Up to now, the only thing that I haven't made yet is the e-pipe that you are looking for.
But that's going to become a reality, am I right?
Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Time. Just remember, this is my hobbies. I still have a day job, so that's so when I have time, I sit and I play around with designs. But the guys have been keeping me quite busy. Jurgens have been supporting me faithfully. Thanks, Jurgens. And the guys from White Collar hopefully will be supporting me in the foreseeable future. So, that goes back into my hobbies.
That's the reason why I've got them as sponsors on that, because they are great vendors. They're great people. So I'm going to see what's going on here.
No.
Claire Bunton says, loving
Jurgen.
my feeling mini. Okay, just going to see over there if there's anything for you. Cease, you have clones, Kaiser. I had a clone. Don't have any clones. I actually do have one more clone. It's a clone which thing is left here. Not Nico, Force. There you go. It's a clone of, but it's not. It's lying here. It's just lying here. So I've got the original. So if anybody of you guys are interested in the Apocalypse, I've got the original black Apocalypse with the original black bag. And what I'll do is I will throw in this little guy for spare parts. Now ain't that sweet? So yeah, that is what I do have regarding a clone on that front. And yeah, but otherwise, Nico, how long does it take you to make a what you made for me there, the homogenizer?
The homogenizer takes approximately a week. It's a lot of intricate machining that takes place there, and a lot of time goes into that. But it's a passion. So, you know, for the amount of time that I put in there, I really don't make money off it. You know, considering the amount of work that goes into it.
But I assume the easiest for you to make is basically what you prefer doing is burning on leather. That's not much of a that's not a lot of time that goes into that.
Well, the graphic side of it takes some time. The machine does most of the engraving and the cutting, but somebody has to do the graphics and the conversion of the graphics. And nobody sees that until the final product. So there's a lot of tweaking and adjusting to get to the final item, as you've seen, like the skin I made for you for your Aegis Max.
Yeah.
If the power is too high, it will burn through. So it's all about power and speed, and that's the combination with the laser. You know, even the 3D printer, it's got 101 settings. By the time you actually have a finished product, you've spent about 3 hours just tweaking the machine to get the finish proper. So yes, all these things are nice and they come out perfect, and I enjoy a good challenge. But yes, it does take time. But yeah, I only sleep about 3
Don't you
to
want to
4
tell
hours
them
a night.
about that lesson which you learned from the machine which you ordered from overseas, and the company didn't declare the value of it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, the laser I bought. Yeah, I've never been as angry as I was that day. They underdeclared the value of the laser module, and customs picked it up and basically just charged me double. So, yeah, that's a lesson learned out of experience. And as they say in Afrikaans, ek het 'n paar gevleelde woorde gespreek.
Yeah, I also had that on a nice vape package which I ordered from overseas, where they and it's after I asked them to declare the true value. I never told them it's a gift or blah 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 blah. And then customs held it and wanted me to pay 1,600 rand, which is absolutely ridiculous for that package. So I said, send it back. I'm not interested in it anymore. So I took the loss. I'm not going to pay that additional money. It's no, man.
You know, the problem is the loss on the laser was, I think, about 2,500, and I actually needed it at the time for my next project. So yeah, I was quite a bit disappointed.
Okay,
but yeah,
Kelvin says you must make an RDA.
RDAs and RTAs, they require CNC machining to do it proper. And I, at this moment in time, don't have the equipment for that. But give me a few years and I'll probably get myself either a metal 3D printer or a CNC machining milling machine.
Okay, moenie skrik nie, ek gaan net gou terug transition. Ek wil nou kyk wat weer aangaan met jou slideshow, want dit wys nou weer nie.
Okay.
Maar ja, maar verder kan jy nog chat met die mense. Kyk, ek spot baie keer oor Goodwood, maar sê vir die mense Goodwood is nie so bad nie.
I've been living in Goodwood most of my life. I was born and raised here. I moved to Gangster's Paradise for 4.5 years of my life, and then back to South Africa, Cape Town, and yeah, I've never been happier being in Cape Town.
So what made you decide to start vaping? Was you also one of those like force which started in the lockdown period? You
Oh
never
well,
vaped before.
my unwillingness to pay the expensive prices of cigarettes put me onto vaping. I had a few pod devices, some of which was really bad, um, and my first, well, half decent, and I know you guys are going to knock me for this, was a Smock, a Novo 2, and after that I went over to Vaporesso. I had the Zero, I had the O Small, I've got the PM, I think it's the PM80, and I even had I think it was the Nexus, which is, and yeah, and then from there it became too expensive to buy the pods and the coils the way that I was vaping. So I went on. I first bought my first mod, which was a Vapor Storm. It's a 100-watt Vapor Storm. Bit worse for wear, but this is what it looks like. And yeah, I redid the leather. And then yeah, from there I met you, Louis, and yeah, and that's when everything snowballed, and I started making my own juice, and yeah, and today I'm a happy vapor, and I have no intention of ever going back onto cigarettes ever again.
Okay, that's not too bad. I think I know what is going on because you sent me all those pictures in different folders. So
Oh
what
yes.
so what it is doing now, it is going through a folder and then it's stopping. It doesn't jump to the next folder.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah, it
go.
was too big to put it all into one big folder into the mail.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and throw everything in here into one folder and then select them all and see how it's
Yeah.
actually doing. Whether it's gonna work better because it keeps on looping now, and then
Okay, yes.
it's not gonna show your handiwork. Absolutely not. So you're still friends with Foss?
Oh well, I am. My daughter does guitar lessons with him, so yeah, I sort of have to be.
But
Yeah.
you always enjoyed the restrictive vape because I mean you said you started with a Smock Nova, which is not as restricted, but now you basically MTL. You're an MTL fan.
Yes, but I do. My MTLs are not as restrictive. It's more of a let's call it a restrictive direct lung. But I vape it as a um, as a MTL, and yeah. So, but I also only vape on stainless steel wire. I've found that most of the Atties out there um, for MTL works actually quite better on plain round wire.
Okay.
Although the Pioneer, I can say the Bandy Vape Superfine Clapton, the stainless steel,
Okay, just
does
keep on
give better
talking.
flavor on the Pioneer.
Just keep on talking. That's fine. I'm just trying to remove everything here now.
100%.
Jy's mos lief gepraat.
Wel, ek hou van praat, maar dit is maklik, dit is lekkerder as 'n mens as dit van twee kante afkom. So ja, ek sien Jurgen sê hierso ek is OCD. Ek is so bietjie. Maar ek geniet dit. Ek lei nie daaraan nie.
Right, let's hope it's transitions now. Yeah, now it's some kind of random. Show your rings which you made, and I'm still wearing my ring proudly, which you made me though. And there's a modularizer in case you guys were wondering. That's what it looks like. So there's a lot of stuff which this guy can make. There's a mooi ring daai ook. It's also a nice ring. So if you guys, all your second weddings which you're going to have There's to talk to is to get those different rings going. Nico's also into do-it-yourself. He's also sold a few of his juices to the local guru people. So he's a guru there operating. He's probably going to become burgemeester as well, if I'm not mistaken.
If I can fit it into my day, I'll probably do it. But yeah, it depends.
And have you Oaks got more questions here for Nico? I'm sure his machines are going to start showing now, but this Oak has spent a lot of money, and yeah, he's very good. He's very meticulous. He's a perfectionist. Die man.
My laser setup from start to finish cost me about 8,000. I've got a 500 between centers lathe with a milling machine attachment. And then I've got a 3D printer, which I also built myself. And yeah, as a start, that also will set you back about 8,000. You know, if you want to custom it to be able to do a lot of things, the normal out of the box 3D printers won't do.
Timothy Victor says he's got a challenge for you. You must just put in your email address inside the chat quickly.
Okay.
The Gmail one. And that goes for anyone else who wants to test this guy's skills, if he's got the time. But don't put so much stuff on him. I want my e-pipe before 2023. But we've got a competition going. So the e-pipe, what's going to be first? The song, Lekker 5 Plekke from Vos, or the e-pipe from Nico? That would be great stuff.
Ja, nee, hierso die wet ek gebruik is 'n 80 watt electrical input of output laser wat jou bring tot omtrent so 15 watt. Dis 'n diode laser. Ek kan tot en met 6 mm superwood of MDF kan ek sny. So dit is dis een van die redes hoekom ek hierdie laser gekry het. Maar hy is fyn genoeg dat ek kan fyn engraving ook doen. So dit is hy's 'n meer it's a dual purpose laser. So but yeah, as I say, any challenges I'm happy to try. As I say, I've done tanks, I've done drip tips. I haven't thought about actually doing, well, apart from the pipe mod, I haven't really looked at mods. At this moment in time, I don't have the equipment to be able to do that in a decent way. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me, and then we can chat and I can see what I can do for you guys.
Calvin wants to know, what do you charge for a standard resin drip tip? Standard one. Typical like this one, I assume. Like this, the normal one.
Oh, that about 120. It all depends. Does he want the color match, or does he want to? Is there anything specific that he's looking for?
Calvin, give us some more information. Don't be like that now. Don't keep the guy in the dark. Excellent as usual. What does Nico charge? Okay, Nico, blue laser met air assist. Local lasers is flippin' dear. That's why it went overseas, but he ended up paying more. He might as well have bought that laser locally. But I don't think he could find that specific one here. But Atty stands, he makes Atty stands as well. We must just get a design, because I think this channel needs a specific Atty. So if any of you guys can come up with a Atty which is not going to be too hard to make, which is going to be a great Atty stand, I think for Nico to make something like that is not going to be difficult. And we need one. We need one.
Atty stands, Atty stands are easy to make. You can pretty much make a mold of any design, and like the mold of the hand, that huge Atty bolt stand that I made for you way back when. I used my own hand to model it, and I actually made a, a, a clay model of my hand, and I cast it with silicon and made a mold. So yeah, you can make pretty much anti-stand out of anything, even the little Kaiser maniki as well.
Yeah, but
So
I've thought about that. But how are you going to make that little Kaiser Maniki? Where are you going to cut him off to put the 510?
well, obviously on the hat side of it.
Ja, maar dan moet dit 'n moerse,
Uh,
then it must be a little big Kaiser Maniki. Because the hat's not.
Yeah, well, so you're not going to make one that's 3 centimeters high.
Then just do
What's
it.
the point?
Then do it. Then do it.
You do a big one, at least something that's about 100 or 75 to 100 mils high.
Because I mean,
And,
it could actually work perfectly. Come to think of it. Because that little hat at the top. But then it's probably going to be slightly bigger than this guy.
Yeah, well, you can make it slightly bigger. I don't think it needs to be that much bigger than that. I think it's entirely possible.
Yeah, well, what's the diameter? What's the diameter of those 510 plates?
Well, for the Atty stands, I make an insert, so I can make it any size really,
Okay.
as long. The idea is it's an Atty stand, but you don't want your Atty to be bigger than the Kaiser Maniki.
Yeah, but this hat at the top is 3 centimeters by 3
That's
centimeters.
more than adequate.
That's perfect.
More than adequate.
That's perfect. So let's do it. Let's do it, Nico.
So that is entirely doable.
Okay, well there you
So
go.
it's a matter of printing it, and you can make a mold of it and insert the.
And you can make one. You can make one without the rings, the smoking rings. Just a little oak, a nice little translucent one with a little whatever color.
Yeah, we can use for that. I'll use a casting resin, purely because it's a lot cheaper, and it will take longer to set, but it's worth it. You'll get a better finish in the long run.
Now that would be great. There you go. Jurgens ons sê 'n ink Vape at die stand. Ja, hier kom al die manne nou deur met die idees. That stand of Nico's hand is at Juicy Joe's table view, donated for a good cause. There you go. If you want to see that one.
Yeah, we'll have a look, Jurgens. Doing an ink vapor, we've just got to come up with a design for what you want. Making a square block with ink paper on it, I don't know. That not entirely what I was looking at.
It's a bit boring, man.
Nico,
Nico, tell him straight away, it's boring.
Yeah, no, I want a challenge, man.
Challenge. You can take Deadpool. You can make Deadpool. That's a challenge.
Yeah, that could be a challenge. The only thing is, I can print it, but who's going to paint it?
I'll tell you what's going to look flippin' cool is this. This oak would look like as a Atty stand.
That could work. But yeah, no, that design can work quite well.
There you go. Met 'n gat in die kop.
Yeah, that's it. It's a matter. As long as it's got a stable base, it can work as an Atty stand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely stable base. For sure. Now I've actually got a few busts. A few busts which can work lekker. But yeah, so you're planning on vaping still a long time. You're not one of those oaks who actually started vaping and slowly but surely cutting down the nick so that you can stop. You're enjoying the flavors. You're planning to continue with this hobby of yours.
Yeah, well, the flavors are for me. The nicotine's for the people around me. So, I was smoking 2 packs of Winston Red a day when I quit and went over to vaping. And I started off with 10 milligrams of salt nic. And it's more than adequate. I still don't understand why people go on these 50 milligrams and 35 milligrams. There's no need for that.
Yeah.
10 milligrams is more than adequate to deal with the cravings. And the cravings is only for the first maybe a week. And then after that, you slowly but surely, you adjust, and you know, I've actually come down. I'm on 8. I'm hoping to move to 6 by the end of the year, and I'll stay there till I'm happy with that. And if that calms me down, then I'll go.
Very nice. Very nice.
Then yeah, I like the cooler vapes. The chocolate can work, but if it's a milkshake, a decent chocolate milkshake. I like the ice. Huh?
But I did give you the 3D files for the little Kaiser man, didn't I?
I think you sent me the link for it, so I still have to download it though.
Okay. Yeah, no, but yeah, but make one. Jack Damon says I must paint them all. Jeez, like oh my word. But yeah.
Yeah, I can do a lot of things. Painting is just not one of them.
Yeah, if I had a second little Kaiser mannetjie, I would have taken my Dremel but the thing is the Kaiser is not solid on the inside. So if I cut the top of the hat away, it's going to be hollow. Because I have got
Yes.
a fat daddy which I can actually fit in there, but
Yeah, but why would you want to waste a fat daddy?
there you go.
You can use a flat bit, and I can turn a piece of aluminium and just tap a thread in there for you, which we can press fit.
Okay, but yeah.
So there's ways and means of getting things done.
But you've got this weekend. I know you don't go to church, so you've got more than enough time. so print out one or do a resin one or whatever. Print out one, make a mold, and let's make this thing happen. I think
Yeah, no, I'll play around with it and see what I can do. CAD design self wat jy gebruik. Yes, I do. I use a program called Fusion 360. Because I'm a hobbyist, I actually get to use it for free. And for my laser, I use a program called Lightburn, which is not free, but it does help me with the graphics and changing the graphics and making it ready for laser engraving and cutting.
Okay, cool beans. All right. Okay, Nico, luister, ek gaan vir jou dankie sê because I just quickly want to do the free spin still. I need to give away this guy quickly tonight. And then we've been going on for a bit longer though. And then yeah, we can definitely have you on again now. And give us some updates on what you're doing. Hoe's daai?
Nee, dis reg. Die Inked Vapor, Jurgens, die 3D printed Inked Vapor Dragon, as jy vir my die STL file kan kry, dan sal ek dit vir jou print.
Well, there you go. So thank you very much, Nico. Have a lekker one.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Thanks, Louis.
Bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
All right, there you can see. Let's quickly do the lucky spin so I can give away this little guy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You saw the video which I did on this. Where did my wife put that thing? I think she hid it away. Yeah. She probably threw it away. But in any case, you're going to get this guy. It is in beautiful condition. Everything is perfect, except I burnt out one of the coils. But you're still going to get a brand new coil in there. The tank has not been used. I don't know if you can detect it on the video, but at a point I put on it and I unfortunately, by mistake, hit the fire button. I brand die coil binne sy vyand because I didn't put in juice. Remember I said I wanted to keep it like it is. But there's a new coil in the inside. But I doubt you're going to use it in any case for the tank. You're going to be after this dual 18650 super compact mod. That's what you're going to do. So this is a wonderful one. So if I just quickly look at the names, I'm just going to remove Mark Richardson because he has one recently. So let's just delete him out there. Cut. And then there you go. And then the other one which also won recently was Steve ZA. So I will just add them later on at a different stage. And then I'm going to quickly do the shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to spin. And let's see who is going to be the winner tonight. There you go. Ilandre Botma. So you guys have got, close over there. Let's quickly open over there and let's switch back to the normal screen. There you go. No, not that screen, the one without the timer. There you go. That's it. All right, so Mr. G Monkeys, I'm not sure I didn't see you inside the chat. You have got up until, let's put it, it's Thursday, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You've got up until Monday to claim your prize. So hopefully you're going to watch this show afterwards and see that you are a winner. But to make it fair, to put this up again, you got to contact me before that time. All right, so please, and that goes for everyone which actually wins a spin. Jurgens, jou naam moet mos daar wees, man. Jou naam is daar. Jou naam moet daar wees. So in any case, so that's that. So you guys might be lucky, and we're going to spin this thing again. So guys, thank you very much for winging it. Ek weet dit is 'n bietjie van 'n demekaar aand gewees, but I mean the load shedding is messing things around a bit. And I mean I had to hastily try and get everything sorted out, but at least the cameras are in sync. They are working perfectly now. My lighting is AFA okay, and there we go. Alright, so dis nie Ilandre Delport is, Ilandre Botma. Ilandre Delport is iemand anders. Dis G Monkeys. Alright, so thank you very much for joining. Have a great weekend. Ja, dis that is so. Kaiser, you need to stay longer as you were late. I've got no problem staying longer. It's you oaks I'm worried about. I've got no issues. I can sit here and talk still more nonsense. I'm not worried. But yeah, ek hoop net hierdie blerry yskas van ons het nou intussen aangegaan. Yes, as soon as the blerry lights came on, the power came on again, the fridge refused to go on. So ek is 'n bietjie bang om hier uit te gaan. Not too bad, not too shabby. So okay guys, have a good weekend, have a nice a cheerful weekend, and enjoy your vape show, your vape meet. Timothy and all you oaks who's going to join there. I'm sure Arianto's also going to be there. But yeah, quite a lot of you oaks. Have fun over there and give us some feedback, send some snaps, email me some snaps so I can post it over here, put it on eSigSA. I'll pull it from there and we can have a look at it next Thursday evening to show you what it actually looked like. Have a good night, oaks. Cheers.